this camera. I started a little early. I started 10 minutes early because I had the show actually scheduled for 9:30. So real quick before we even get into what the BS, I'm not sure we're gonna do roll call at this point because, like I said, we had the show scheduled for a different time, so we just started a little bit early. So I just want to be clear about something real quick. This show, I got a lot of audio to play. Briccbaby is an individual. I believe he's claiming to be there and have actually had seen what happened to Wack 100. In addition to that, just so we can be clear, Wack 100's own people say something that I think is extremely interesting, and I think they kind of confirm many people's stories that Wack 100 didn't necessarily get hands put on him. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but Wack 100 felt pressure and had to get the F up out of there. I'm saying that. Now, with that being said, we're also, yeah, those are the two main topics. I want to show y'all something real quick for everybody that don't know. This is the advantages of me now being able to get on the internet. So, this is one of our BBN shops. If anybody doesn't know, this is some of our BBN merch. You could go there and cop some of our BBN merch. This is our BBN shop right there. That is one of our lines of our BBN. We are a culture. This is another. Let me wipe this camera real quick. That's one of that right there is Green Team, as you could see. That's Frost right there. That's more Frost merch. Do we got any Frost in the house? That's Icy Queen merch. As you can see, if we got any Icy Queens up in here today, this is the Icy Queen merch. This is a more Icy Queen merch. As you can see, that's Pixies collection right there. We have other Icy Queens merch also, but that's the Pixie collection right there. That's series 1, and as you can see, that's series 2 right there with the slides. Those right there is more Icy Queens merch right there. If y'all want to pull up, I'm trying to tell you, the merch is lit. For real, don't cap. That go to the Bronx merch right there. They go more Bronx merch, more Green Team bag season. We got some allegedly merch. So I just want to let y'all know that's just one of the shops, by the way. But they're basically the same, similar shit as in most of the shops. Is this another shop right here? No, that's something else. This is another shop right here. Yeah, this is a different shop right here, as you can see. If y'all want to pull up, we have multiple Teespring shops. We have a link in the description. You can pull up. This right here is our popular loner line. Multiple colors if you want to go on cop that particular. That's the back of the shirt. I don't know why it shows the back of the shirt. Them rat bastards. I don't know how to switch it, so I did it. This is also the back of this shirt. That's the front of that shirt. That's Bronx merch. Anyway, just wanted to let y'all know, because apparently I do nothing at all while I'm constantly creating content on multiple platforms. Some people call that doing nothing, but I'm creating content on multiple platforms. So shout out to that shit. We're gonna do roll call. We'll do roll call at the 7-minute mark. I got a couple of things I wanted to say. Real quick. First of all, the Most High delivers at all times. He comes when it is time, not when you want him to get there. That's first. Second is this. So, it's important to put good energy out into the universe. We're living in a really tumultuous time right now. There was a young rapper that was stabbed. He was in a fight, him and another young rapper. One of them was 15. Pardon me, I know I'm talking low. 2 young rappers were fighting. One of them was 15, the other one was 14. They're drill rappers. They ended up stabbing each other up. One of them did not make it. We have to do something, y'all. I know you guys that want to keep drill music alive and you swear that drill music has nothing to do with violence in the street. Drill music, not all drill music, but the foundation of drill music is predicated on showing disrespect to the people who you oppose, right? So that right there is a cocktail for violence and a cocktail for danger. So we have to figure something out. I'm not saying get rid of the style. I'm not trying to say get rid of the format. What I'm saying is we can't have situations where 14 and 15-year-old are making drill music and at the same time seeing their ops in the street and deciding that one of them got to go. We have to start teaching our young black men that it's okay to walk away. It's okay. Sometimes you walk away. Even when you have the advantage. Matter of fact, that's even a better reason to walk away. Because anything could go left when you have the advantage. You could be giving your life up to the prisons for no reason. Because you have the advantage. And you know you have the advantage. And this idiot that don't know what you got on you is getting involved with you. Just try to get away from the situation. I think I have something to play real quick regarding this. Let me just see if I was able to get the video or not. But we have to do something. We can't have 15 and 14-year-old kids in the streets seeing each other and not being able to walk away. No, not on this, on something else. I wasn't able to get it. And not being able to walk away. We have to teach different principles. The shit that we keep finding humorous and entertaining. What are we training the next generation to do? How are we convincing them that they can be successful if all we're doing is focusing on the aspects of society that destroy us? Let's do roll call and get to the show. What up, Ox? Billy's is in the house. Jack in the house. All of the houses. At least 36 houses, residents, and places of work. Maybe even some outsides. So let's go. Shout out to KC. He says, what up, Jack? He drops some for a salute. I want to say something and I want to be clear. I'm about to play something that Briccbaby said. Now, I just heard this morning. We were going to talk about something else that's a whole nother subject. That's the reason why we had the long monologue that I just gave. But I decided that I'm not going to talk about that. I'm going to do a little bit more research on that because we got the computer back. So I'd rather make some videos on it. So we're talking about this morning. So I want to listen, pay attention. Remember, I was telling you what I think happened? Remember, I was telling you what I think happened. Let me put this shit on live chat so I can see everybody's comments. Sometimes I can't see everybody's comments. Boom. And give me 1 second. Let me get lined up over here so I can make sure I see everybody's comments and can do the other things that we need to do to get the show going. My apologies. I might not have it on live chat. You might not be able to see your comments. I don't want you to take it personal. But you know, sometimes I just don't read people's comments. Yeah, you did have a comment that came through that I didn't see. My apologies. You said TikTok is selling your kids for likes. It's a job for kids. I don't know. No, I'm saying this. I don't see anything wrong with anyone using any platform in order to be able to make money, especially if they're using that platform to push out positive messages or trying to create thought. I don't even see anybody using it to entertain. This is main purposes for the platform is educational and entertainment. What I'm saying is, when we're using the platforms to educate people how to do violence and to do violence. And we're using these platforms to entertain individuals in a manner that we are impressioning the younger children to think that if they want to be successful in such a field, then they also have to involve themselves in such violence and foolishness. Then I say that that's when it's bad. I don't think that there's nothing wrong with a kid getting on social media in any iteration if it's in a positive manner and they're putting out images that's gonna promote growth and has integrity. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Hollywood's been using kids to make money forever. You heard of Shirley Temple? How about the Little Rascals? So the only way that people can make money off of their very talented kids is if they go through Hollywood? I'm just curious. Is that, I'm not trying to attack what you're saying. I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what your intent was. Because you might have a really good intent in what you're saying. So I don't know what your intent is. You understand what I'm saying? I only can hear the mechanisms of it. Make sense? I got a question real quick before I play anything. Okay, I got a question. I'm going to put it there. I want to know what you guys think. Do you believe Wack 100 was ran off the stage and out the arena? And I do not know why I won't let me put the question mark. I'll be hitting that. I'm not hitting the button hard enough. That's what she said. What the fuck? Anyway, so I will give that a couple of minutes and I'll come back to that and we'll address that. So I got some things I want to play. Okay, so I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know if it's trying to say something negative or positive. What I'm saying is I don't see that there's anything wrong with some parent having a talented child and deciding not to go through Hollywood or not to go through, you know, whatever music corporation in order to be able to monetize their child's talents and therefore help their child monetize their talents going off into their adulthood life. I mean, we think the earlier that you get your children involved in some kind of skill, I think the better. So I'm not sure if this is criticism or what you're saying, to be honest with you. So anyway, so I'm not gonna discuss it until you make yourself clear, and that's my position on it. So that I don't really need to say anymore. With that being said, I'm hit this one. All of the heads. With that being said, what up, Aunt P? So with that being said, I told you I don't know about the hit. The dudes that was saying that Wack 100 had hands put on them, I don't know about all of that. I don't know about none of that. I think them niggas was capping. Washed up niggas love capping on other niggas. They'll make a whole job out of them if you let them. They'll just cap. They don't care. They don't got nothing to do with their life. They don't care, have no integrity. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these niggas will do anything. Like, that's why I'm trying to say. A lot of times people be watching individuals on the internet and you don't be even understanding or getting the full complexity that, look, I'm going to play this. Let me play this real quick. And this is what I've been trying to tell people. Somebody else verbalized it really, really well. And it'll feel nice hearing it from someone else. Because I say shit all the time. And they be like, God damn, nobody listen to me. Anyway, listen to what this dude has to say.
Humble opinion, 99% of adults in the United States are mentally ill. The problem is that most people are in massive denial of the fact that they are, in fact, mentally ill. And the macrocosm, what we see in this ridiculous, corrupt system, is a reflection of it. Do you really think that it's normal for the majority of people to spend the majority of their lives in a state of fight, flight, freeze, and always be reflexively, or almost always be reflexively making decisions based on fear, and sometimes doing it unconsciously? This is why we continue to have this ridiculous lesser evil system in place, because people are afraid to take a chance and to do something different, because fear is their comfort zone. So they stay in a state of fear, and then they live in denial that the fact that they live in a state of fear is a problem, and just think that living in a state of fear and being stressed out all the time is normal. And this is why I am not ashamed to admit that I am getting mental health counseling, because I don't want to be part of the problem anymore. I want to actually be part of the solution. The second Hermetic principle is the principle of correspondence. That which is within is what is without. And so therefore, I am trying to increase the quality of my microcosm so that the macrocosm can be better, and that I'm not contributing to all of the corruption and problems of our society. Thanks for watching.
I might start just playing that almost every show. Now check this out and pay attention. Niggas is so quick to want to jump on Wack and say that Wack got fucked up. I don't believe everything that people say about people, because niggas will take something that's a fact, and then because they don't like you, they'll throw a whole bunch of other weirdo shit on you. Now I want to be clear about something. Wack was somewhere where he was not welcome. The reason why Wack was not welcome is because of some shit. Tons of shit, but also the shit that happened with Hassan Campbell. So the nigga ain't welcome. He knows he isn't welcome. But Wack is super tough guy, and he has to show people that he do what he want to do when he want to do, and go where he want to go where he want to go, and can't nobody tell him nothing. You see, he talks about how everybody else is supposed to be living by all of these street gangster codes, while he doesn't live by any. And then when you talk to him and say why he's not living by whatever the code is, he's going to say, well, I'm not banging no more. I gave up banging 20 years ago. But then whenever he speaks about somebody else, damn near even half of the time civilians, he'll talk about how they have to stick to some kind of gang culture lifestyle. So I'm not attacking him, just so we could be clear. Obviously you care, Ron Smith. Why would you be here if you didn't care? You saw what the title of the video was. So obviously you care. If you care about that or you in love with me, choose one. Anyway. So Wack 100. Because this is like how he operates, and this is not me trying to go at him. I just want to be clear on this. Right? 1 minute, he's like, all of the gangster in the world, I pull up this way, I call these people, I got this guy's this, I got that person's that. And in the next minute, Wack is like, oh, nah, I'm a civilian. I gave up that gang culture lifestyle years ago. All of them gang niggas is idiots. Right? Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. If I'm wrong about anything that I'm currently saying, let me know. So listen and pay attention. Listen to what... God dang it. Oh, it's on YouTube. I hope nothing happens at all. I don't want that man to be hurt or harmed. But I do want to be clear on something. He's literally doing everything in the world to make it so that he's putting people in a position where when they see them, they have to confront them. They have to confront him. You understand what I'm saying? He talking crazy. He doing so he has to get confronted. He's constantly putting people in a position where when they see him, they gotta confront him. You understand what I'm saying? Now we have to have a talk. That kind of shit ain't necessary. So before I play Briccbaby, that's what I was gonna play. I want you to hear what Bobby Shmurda had to say about Wack 100. Listen to this. Shout out to the channel that I got this off of. Non-Side Entertainment.
Non-Side Entertainment. Make sure you clip.
Because it's like,
listen what Bobby Shmurda
dances and says that he's supposed to be a super gang member. And this is what Bobby Shmurda had to say in response. Check out this clip.
because it's like, we call this thing back in Jamaica bowing. You know what I mean? It's when you could bow down for things, bro. It's not when people, like, I don't know how it's not cool to be yourself nowadays, bro. It's like the coolest shit ever, bro. You know what I'm saying? You get a good feeling. Like, all these people be portrayed in this shit, and then this is the stupidest shit. I don't know what they watching for Tony Montana movies or watching some motherfucking I don't know what the fuck this nigga's watching on TV that got them feeling like, who wants to come and become rich to go grab guns and gangbang?
Don't make sense.
What the bro, like why would I get locked up for be squatting and dipping and doing shit like that?
Some of the stories you
ass, shit like this. Come on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who comes from that life? That to get all this lavish shit.
You know,
They take it for granted. They take their talent for granted.
Not only do they take it for granted, but a lot of them when they become artists or they get in a position, now they in a position to live out their gangster fantasies.
They was never cool.
It was always what they wanted to do, but never was a part of it. Right?
Never did that.
So now they can posture and act like they sticks, like this that. You know what I mean? And it's unfortunate because we seeing a lot of young artists passing. We see a lot of artists going to prison. We seeing a lot of young artists dying,
nasty.
and at an all-time rate.
I fucks with Bobby Shmurda. For real. I fucks with Bobby Shmurda. So I want to say something. I want to be clear. Wack before we even get into it, I just want to make sure that we lay down an appropriate foundation. Wack 100 consistently wants people to go out there who are making money and do gang shit that's going to get them caught up. Who else is somebody that's constantly trying to convince people to do shit like that? Name somebody. You know anybody? That's constantly trying to convince people to trick themselves out of their own freedom. You know anybody else that's constantly trying to do that? And I'm not saying this to be a dick. So I'm going to let you hear what Briccbaby said happened. I'm going to let you hear what Briccbaby said happened.
Nigga, 6 nigga, fuck wrong with you? Man, I'm in a booth. I can't even walk, nigga. 6 I'm still a friend center. You know the truth. Dead homies. I can speak to Briccbaby. Speak to 60 whatever. Nigga, we there. On bang. Fuck what you niggas talk about. Nigga just wanted to see, cause how you get on nigga on camera explaining yourself before they, man, come on, gang. 6 crazy.
Did you hear what he said? I didn't even think about that shit until he said it. Did y'all hear what he said? How do you get on camera explaining before the story even get out? How do you get on camera saying, look at my face, ain't nobody touch me, before the story even get out about what happened? You know how people say I'm never prepared, right? I don't do no research. I'm never prepared. Remember that. They just can't follow the narrative when we do shows. That's all. How do you say nobody touched your face before the accusations come out? Now, with that being said, I want to be clear on something. I don't think he was hit. I keep telling y'all this. I don't personally think anybody put hands on him. I think that's cat. Do I think they was pushing and shoving? Could have been pushing and shoving. But I don't think anybody put hands on him. I don't think it was like them dudes were saying. Them washed up dudes. Dudes is washed up, man. Whenever you hear somebody always wishing on somebody else's downfall, them niggas is washed up. Don't let nobody lie to you. No real man is out here wishing on anybody else's downfall. Nowhere. I promise you. I promise you. Alright, so hold on. So, just so we could be clear, because I just want to be clear on something. We're listening to his story, and I'm explaining to you the aspects of it that he says that stands out to me, where I don't know if what he's saying is 100% accurate, but what he says are good points and worth discussing. So hold on.
Nigga, did no pyro.
And Wack people are gonna get the same amount of time. Don't worry, I got their audio also.
Help you. No bloods help, cuz. The nigga on camera explaining yourself before. Nigga, man, come on, gang. 6 credit. Nigga, did no pyros help you? No bloods help, cuz. See, so they left that. That's San Fernando Valley politics. He in the San Fernando Valley blood court. Nigga, it's only 3 blood gangs in that motherfucker.
Before we go any further, does anybody believe him, or do y'all think he capping? I want to know what you guys think. Y'all think he capping? We got 26 people that voted. Vote has been up for 15 minutes. Do you believe Wack 100 was ran off the stage and out the arena? Sorry about that not being a question mark, by the way. So far, 26 people voted, 16 minutes. 38% so far said yes, 46% said no, and 50-50 says, and 15% says, it might be 50-50. Everyone is in danger in hip. Marcus Reyes says everyone is in danger in hip hop world, even act. First of all, everybody's in danger on the planet. If you have a skill set, your life is in more danger because you just have haters. And just like it's gonna be those haters that don't mean you harm, it's gonna be a lot of haters that want you dead. Or it might be 1 or 2 haters that want you dead. They know how to make it happen, and then they convince the other foolish haters to help them try to make it happen. You understand? So, the more talented you are, and your talent don't match your resources, that's where the issue is. Academics has resources. His life is not in danger. You get it? If he goes somewhere outside of the scope of his resources, then his life is in danger. But while he stays inside of his resources, his life is not in danger. So in the grand scope of things, yes, everybody's life is in danger. Because we're human. And we all have haters. Well, the talented people. The people that's trying to do something. The people that got God's energy with them. Every last one of them got haters. The people that's out here trying to change the world for the better, you got haters. Because every single time you do something good, there's going to be people that's going to say, I know a negative thing that he did at some point, so he can never be doing anything good. If he ever does anything good, he can never get any accolades for it. Because I know this one thing, but that's the Satan's energy. You understand what I'm saying? That's the energy of jealousy. You understand? Satan's energy is the energy of jealousy. You know? When people watch you to see everything that you're doing so they can criticize, that's the energy of jealousy. That's Satan's energy. Tell me where I'm wrong. It's literally a sin. Anyway, I mean, one of the main sins we talk about. Anyway, listen to what he has to say.
The Lakers, the Briccbaby, and who else, nigga? Come on, cuz. Niggas trash, cuz. Not the Briccbaby I'm talking about, cuz. I fuck with a gang of real 2P niggas. Six, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. 6, ask Wack if he.
Yes, and when Act didn't have resources, his life was in danger. It's a fact. It doesn't change the principle. I'll read the comment that I'm talking about. Tato's Mill says Act had haters his entire career and didn't always have resources. I didn't say that he was safe his whole entire career. I'm just saying right now he has resources. When he did not have resources, then yes, his life was in danger. Every DJ that goes and works in any freaking club, life is in danger every time they go to work. So that's even before he even was doing whatever the fuck he's doing on the internet. That doesn't change what I'm saying. You're just bringing up another point. I don't understand. No, he had no competition. Academics didn't have any competition. And the main shit that he put out was the war in Chirac. The war in Chirac is one of the main reasons in which he was maligned most of his career, because they believed that he led to the perpetuation of the violence in Chicago. So you're literally saying that he put in work, but the work that he put in, a lot of people believe actually caused the death of many youth. So is this what you're praising? And I'm not saying any of this to be disrespectful to academics, because I watched the war in Chirac. But is this what you're praising? I mean, realistically, if the FCC didn't have any warnings on anything and I decided to just put out videos of people taking their own life, right? My channel would bang, wouldn't it? If I just put up videos about people saying that they was going to, off themselves, and then they actually went through and followed through, and I covered those fervently over a long period of time, and I made that my actual calling card, so people knew where to come for all the Black Death. So what are we praising? Now, I'm not saying that because, I mean, I applaud the manner in which he did it. It was very well did. It is, I think, shouldn't be taken off the internet. I think it should run for however long. But I do also have a clear understanding of what it did, and that it is not something to be applauded for being an aspect of the society that we want to look forward to. But 100% academics is one of the hardest workers but he has one of the best teams. Academics maybe has the best team. Nobody has a better team than academics. So not only is he a really good talent at what he does, he is the best. He's standing next to some extremely talented individuals that's all in. So while you're over there talking about all the work he did, don't forget all the work that other people did to help him get to where he's at. I don't care how talented you are. You go fast alone, but you go further with a team. that being said, I'm so sorry that I got all the way off context. I have to ignore comments like that. But you do know that that was an attack on me. So I took it that way. And I have to not be in my feelings when people are pretending like academics didn't have resources, like a grandmother didn't have resources, like he was already a DJ. I worked in a different line of a line of work. Like he didn't already have those resources. You understand what I'm saying? Which is great. You know what I'm saying? He transitioned well, and I don't want to take nothing away from that man. He is the best in our field, and that's a very little question. Right now, I'm picking him over Joe Buttons. Right now, I'm picking him over Charlemagne. Salute to Act for orchestrating that team. No. Salute to Act for being able to pull in people that were going to be down and have faith in his vision, rather than when he tells people their vision, they're trying to get him to do other things. Salute to Act for that. Everything that I'm doing right now that's making the page go up in views, I could have did before. But when I was trying to tell people I was trying to do it, people was trying to do everything they can to make me do what they wanted me to do. You wasn't there. You're hearing stories. You're just believing lies. With that being said, I'm just going to get to what I'm talking about. Copy? I don't even know why y'all guys show up. I'd rather be in here with 10 people than talk to these people. With that being said, anyway. Let's get to what this brother's saying.
You know what that hoodie look like, cuz over there, homies. Yeah, ask you what that hoodie look like, bitch. 6 up.
Also, I have a new team and my numbers went up drastically. So I wasn't the problem. Also, I have a new team and my numbers went up drastically. So I wasn't the problem. Also, I have a new team and my numbers went up drastically. Could we just take 1 second to look at what my new team, the numbers my new team is helping me get to that my old team couldn't. Shout out to 2.5 million views that we've got recently because my new team is being supportive in the ways that my old team told me they would never. Shout out to the 2.5 million views that we got since the new team has pulled up with me. How about that? Shout out to the 2.5 million views we got since the new team pulled up with me. With the new positive energy that they give me every day. Shout out to the new team. Shout out to the new team. Shout out to the new team that pulled up. Because numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. Shout out to the new team and the 2.1 thousand new subs we got since we got with the new team and dumped them old niggas. Numbers don't lie. 2.1 thousand. Numbers don't lie. Now, with that being said, I'm going to get back to what I'm doing. Copy? My numbers don't lie. Now, imagine if they would have just fucking went with what I was doing instead of trying to get me to do shit I didn't want to do. Imagine. Imagine. Like I didn't go to school for nothing? The fuck? With that being said, let's get to the show. I'm sorry about that. Let's get back to what this guy Briccbaby is talking about. The fuck? Like I went to school for nothing. I'm literally telling y'all shit that come out the textbook and motherfuckers is telling me no, that's a bad idea. The fuck?
Yeah, 6 up. Yeah, that nigga, He gonna state whatever narrative he want to state, man. You know, gang, man. Shit, I'm right here. I'm about to smoke this cigarette. Nigga. 6 fast feet and ass cheeks, nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. 6 he went and grabbed his thing. And as soon as he put it out, nigga got closer up on Cub. Pull it out, bitch. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do? Nigga, weird ass. Nigga. 6 fast feet and ass cheeks, nigga. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. 6 he went and grabbed his thing. And as soon as he put it out, nigga got closer up on Cub. Pull it out, bitch. What you gonna do with it? What you gonna do? Nigga, weird ass nigga. You a camera, nigga. We had slapped the shit out you, nigga. Yeah, that was, nigga. The message was clear, you bitch ass nigga. 6 you got nigga pieced up. You jumped off the side of the stage. Everybody know the backstage of the Novo, nigga. You know how you got up off the stage without the fans seeing you, nigga. You jumped in between the speakers, nigga. 6 stop playing, nigga. Came out the back door, nigga. Nigga seen it, nigga thought you saw a ghost, nigga. Dead ugly.
Okay, stop. What did I tell y'all the other day? I said, yo, I don't know about anybody putting hands on him. Did you hear the story that he said happened? I think they said, I don't know who they said went and got gripped up, grabbed something. But I think they're saying he had got something or the other dude got something. And then they stepped to him and he said, what you gonna do? Like that. You understand what I'm saying? I think that's what he's saying. But they were like, yo, there's too many cameras and everything around, so wasn't nobody going to do nothing to him. And then what it sounds like he's saying is he didn't snuck off of the stage. That's what it sounds like he's saying. I want to know, do y'all think this guy's telling the truth or not? Shout out to Mind, Body, and Soul. So good morning, Froze, BB, and fam. Salute. I want to know, do y'all think this guy's telling the truth or not?
6 you got nigga pieced up.
I am not saying he's telling the truth. I'm saying this is pretty close to the scenario I told y'all happened. All right? That's all I'm saying. I don't know if this is the truth. This is just basically what I told y'all happened. I don't think the dude, nobody put hands on him. I think somebody said something to him, and then he dipped off the stage. That's what I said. The video's still up.
Off the side of the stage. Everybody know the backstage of the Novo, nigga. You know how you got up off the stage without the fans seeing you, nigga.
Also, remember, I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm always wrong. Everything that I say is incorrect, and I don't do any research. But apparently, last night, I told y'all something previously that somebody else that was literally there, because I basically think he's saying that he was there, witnessed. But I don't know nothing about nothing, right?
In between the speakers, nigga. 6 stop playing, nigga. Came out the back door, nigga. Nigga seen it, nigga thought you saw a ghost, nigga. Dead ugly, trying to get up out of here, lame. Thought you saw a ghost, nigga. You couldn't do nothing but get out your car, nigga. You was blocked in, nigga. Stop playing. Couldn't do nothing but get out.
Once again, I don't know if this dude is saying the truth or not, but I want to say something. In one of the videos that we have, right? In one of the videos we have, I'm going to show you the video right now. He said, yo, you couldn't do nothing but get out your car. So you couldn't do nothing else. Right? trying to see if I have it. I don't know if I have it. But if you remember the situation where, yeah, somebody sent it to me, I emailed it to myself. Boom. Hold on. If you remember, good, they all left. There's only 39 people in here. They all left. Let's get to the show. All right, so look, if you remember, it's in the sent, right? I'm getting the video right now. Not that one. That's the one that everybody was confused and wrong about. Niggas just wanted to just make him look bad for whatever the reason is. Also, I want to say this. I'm going to explain right now why dude said what he said, but I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I still think, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Wack.
I'm stressed out, nigga. Hold my chest out, nigga.
I don't think Wack is a sucker. I just want to be clear on that. I don't think Wack is a sucker. I 100% think Wack is scrapping. He's not running. But at the same time, if you're surrounded by 20 and 30 niggas, you got to get up out of there. Now, I'm going to say something. Listen to me. And this is why all of them niggas in that clubhouse with him, I'm calling them niggas pussy. And they can say whatever the fuck they want to say. Not all of them, obviously. But there was a ton of them that was there. Talking about, yo, Wack, we was there. We saw the niggas that had you surrounded. What the fuck you talking about? You saw the niggas that had your man surrounded. You trying to make money with this nigga. You trying to do shit with business with this nigga. And you seeing him surrounded. And then y'all just stood all the way over there doing what? Like, yeah. Like, you know you dealing with Wack. Wack saying crazy shit. Your life is on the line too, nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? It looked like more y'all didn't want to be seen on camera with the nigga. That's what it looked like. Y'all dudes are supposed to be super tough guys that be in his room. People coming in, y'all bully them with your words. Nigga, y'all right here in public. Y'all was talking about how Wack was there and he wasn't by himself. Why he by himself, nigga? So I don't want to hear none of y'all talk. This is just me talking. Wack need a new team. At least them niggas that was watching them, they gotta go. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. Now you ask somebody that know me in real life, that knew me my whole life, and ask them if I would have been standing there seeing my mans that I do anything with in a fucked up situation, what I would have did. He looked like he by himself. And you got these dudes on his clubhouse going on there talking about how they was at the event. Talking about, nah, Wack was the man. He was walking around. He was asking people questions. Shout out to that shit. But, yeah, nah, I saw him. He was surrounded, Joe. Wack wasn't scared. No, nigga, but you was. He by himself. So I don't blame him for getting the fuck up out of there. Copy? So this is not a situation where I'm like, Wack is a punk, Wack is pussy, Wack is smart. Wack is smart. Get the fuck up out of here. I'm with these niggas I'm with. These niggas gonna get killed. Do you understand why Wack told y'all niggas to get away from him? When y'all was in the venue, one of them said that Wack basically told them to stand down or some shit. Nigga, y'all had no wins. And he know you niggas are scared. That's what you tell the niggas if you know they scared. Oh man, this nigga scared. Nah, don't worry about it. You can go over there. Tell me where I'm wrong. Tell me where I'm wrong. So this nigga know he got that. Those are yes men. And they're gonna be up in that clubhouse at any time talking crazy.
Every time somebody come in there talking like they super tough guys. Where was your super tough guy at when Wack was over there by himself with them two old ass security guards that would have just got ran over? They would have just put them security guards in a white boy. You know what the white boy is? And one person holds this arm like this, and the other person holds that arm like that, so somebody can punch you in the stomach. They do that shit in every movie in the 80s. I swear, in the 80s and in the 70s, white niggas did that in every movie. Every movie. One guy hold that arm like that, one guy hold that arm like that, and the third person punch you in the stomach. Motherfuckers. Yeah, look at these old niggas. That's what would have happened to them. What was they gonna do? They're literally there to observe and report. They're not there to get physical. They're there to go get on the stand if necessary. That's what they're there for. You know how many niggas talk about, yo, I'd never be a snitch, and they security guards? Not just security guards, but they're doing their job the right way. But they also talking about don't snitch. When I was a security guard, you know how much shit I let get away? As long as nobody's gonna get hurt, I ain't care. As long as nobody was gonna get hurt, and if I was in a men's shelter, I better not see no fucking sex. We're not doing that. And if I'm in a women's shelter, I better not see no fucking sex. We're not doing that. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm finding this shit way too humorous. I believe Wack got the fuck up out there, but I don't think he's wrong for that. I just want to be clear on that. I don't think he's wrong for that. Do you know how risky it was when I stayed and I fought them 3 and 4 dudes at the same time? I was fighting the one guy, but that one guy had the other dude back of him. And then I had to do the back of me. And there was another nigga that I didn't even know was with him. You know how dangerous that was? So no, I don't blame Wack for getting the fuck up out of there. I don't blame Wack for getting up out of there. You gotta try to preserve your life, man. For real, for real. When you don't care about living and dying, you do the wildest, craziest shit. I promise you. I tell you. When that shit ain't something that's important to you, you do the wildest, craziest shit in the world. And niggas look at you, and then when you succeed at it, they look at you like, what the fuck? I promise you. He ain't wrong for getting the fuck up out of there. He had to bounce. So for everybody, so I just want this to be known that this isn't a situation where I'm dragging Wack. This isn't a situation where I'm talking shit about him. I'm not doing that at all. I think he should have got up out of there. And I think niggas is lying about somebody putting hands on him. I think it was just more than anything else, maybe a pushing and shoving situation or posturing. You understand what I'm saying? I want to also point something out, but his homeboy is going to point it out. So I'm going to wait until I play Wack 100 and his people part. Because I'm going to play their part also. So I'm going to wait until I play Wack 100 and his people part. And then I'll address something. But there is something that I'll address, but I'll tell you it right now. Wack 100 was standing next to Kanye a lot. If there's any nigga that you better not have any violence around in hip-hop, is Jay-Z and Kanye. Let's be honest. You're not allowed to beat niggas up if Jay-Z is there. You're not really allowed to beat people up if Kanye is there. You're not really allowed to beat people up if Beyonce is there. The only reason why you're allowed to beat people up when Rihanna is there, because Rihanna might want to beat people up too. Let's just be honest with it. Let's just be honest with it. You're not really allowed to beat people up that's standing next to these people. You might actually hit them or hurt them or cause them damage, and then those are problems you don't want. Also, we have a certain reverence and respect. Right? So, when I hear he was standing next to Kanye, I just kind of take it a different way. I take it as that was, you know, if I'm standing around a whole bunch of niggas and I don't know who's going to try to snuff me,
I might want to stand next to Kanye also. Just keep it in the stack. Preserve life. How y'all doing this morning? Anybody liking the show this morning? If you liking the show, you can do what our man over here, Jamal Crawford. Shout out to Jamal Crawford with the $5 drop. He said respect. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Jamal Crawford pulls up into the saloon. What you having this morning, my brother? We're gonna slide you some blueberry pancakes with a nice cup of coffee and some orange juice. Enjoy. Let's finish what this guy is saying real quick. So we can but I just want to point out, Wack 100 is by itself. And he has a ton of niggas that we about to hear talk. But listen how these niggas is talking. Like, y'all niggas cannot talk. I'm not trying to say y'all supposed to go against the rolling 60s. I'm not saying that at all. But what I am saying is this, being 100% clear. You can't be going into this nigga's chat. You can't be in this nigga's his clubhouse, and you wasn't gonna stand shoulder to shoulder with this nigga and accept the consequences out there in the street. But y'all ready to go in this nigga's clubhouse with him and help him say all of the shit that's creating problems for him. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's BA and shit, but it kind of sounds like BA and shit to me. I'm not saying it is though, but it kind of sounds like it. You're going to be with him when it's time to benefit. But when he was doing all the bullshit that was allowing for everybody to benefit and win, when those consequences come, you're going to be on the sidelines watching, talking about, yeah, he wasn't scared. They had him surrounded. It was 20-1. How was it 20-1, nigga? You was there. It should have been 20-2. So I don't got time for that. But like I said, I'm from the Bronx, so I'm on a different type of time. I'm from the Bronx, man. I'm on a different type of time. No disrespect. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell. Yeah, I said that already. Wack needs an entirely new team. It don't make sense. They can't not be there for him.
Trying to plead your case, nigga. Thought you saw a ghost, nigga. You couldn't do nothing but get out your car, nigga. You was blocked out the fans seeing you, nigga. You jumped in between the speakers, nigga. 6-up. Stop playing, nigga. Came out the back door, nigga. Nigga seen it, nigga thought you saw a ghost, nigga. Dead up, was trying to get up out of there and lay. Thought you saw a ghost, nigga. You couldn't do nothing but get out your car, nigga. You was blocked in, nigga. Stop playing. Couldn't do nothing but get out, nigga. Try.
I just want to be clear on this. He's saying the only reason why he got out the whip was because he couldn't drive off. All right, boom. So that means that it is what it is. I still give him props for that. He didn't try to drive through nothing. He didn't panic. You understand what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, I still give Wack props for that. He didn't panic. He didn't try to drive through no gates. He ain't try to run no people over. Nigga said, yo, look, it is at the point. This is where we at. He jumped out the whip. He said, if it's time, it's time, nigga. It's about to go. It's about to go. And I respect that. Salute Bailey. Shout out to Portland, Jamaica. I respect that. He tried to get away. He couldn't. So he said, fuck it. This is my last stand. Let's go. I respect that. What up, Mark Smith? Says good morning, BBN. I respect that. Y'all niggas be clowning niggas for the wrong shit, yo. I respect that. He tried to get away. He couldn't. The dudes that was there with him, they can't help him. Who is you niggas? You trying to help me is just gonna put you in danger. Get out of here.
Yeah, nigga, stop playing. Couldn't do nothing but get out and nigga try to plead your case, nigga. Dead homies. What 60s ran when you hopped out, boy? Knock it off, nigga.
Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell. He's surrounded by looky-loos. He's surrounded by all of those people on his team that they don't help. What they do is they tell the story after all the things happen.
There, you know, the brick was just letting you play yourself. I was there, nigga. I was just letting you play yourself, kid.
He said he was there. So this is an eyewitness.
Nigga. See, so I was there. You know, the brick was just letting you play yourself. I was there, nigga. I was just letting you play yourself. Keep talking. Weirdo, it's some more shit. Man, boy. Lucky ass, man. Y'all finna discover some shit about this boy that's gonna kill y'all. Man, he wasn't walking Kanye nowhere, man. Nigga on the 6 son, nigga didn't see no goddamn Kanye West nigga going to no car, man. 6 son. That nigga seen all Crips. Nigga speak the 60s, nigga. In LA, we been crashing shit. That's what we known for, nigga. Fuck you talking about. You have niggas from 60s, nigga 60 years old outside of your ass, nigga. Stop playing, nigga. Game.
Did I hear that correctly? Did y'all hear what he just said? He's talking about Wack. He said Wack had niggas out there that was even 60 years old that wanted to run into him. Wack has beef. All of them niggas want this nigga. Y'all niggas be trying so hard to go viral. I don't see JP here. I don't see JP here. Where's JP at? JP is up in here. Shout out to JP here. I don't see him. Y'all niggas be trying so hard to go viral. It don't make sense. Shout out to JP here. I can't see your comment, homie. Oh, there you go. What up, JP here? Chilling. How you doing, my brother? I'm sorry I couldn't see your comment. I had to put it on live chat or some shit. I don't know what the hell happened. Thank you for somebody put it there. Wack 100. See, this is what happens. This is why I just got first. This is what happens when you spend time lying. See, when you have liars and you're the avatar, and then you got a community of people around you that's helping your lies, what happens is sooner or later, when it gets exposed what you're saying is lies, the people that's going to be upset with you ain't the people in your community. They've been helping you lie. They know you lying. The people that's going to get upset with you is the people that you need to have been doing business with. The people you needed to have been, in order to make your career go further. You want to know the main thing that people in the business hate? Mudslingers. Fucking hates them. That's why it's so hard to come up now being a mudslinger. Before, it was they got a couple of people that still do it, but that's because they're already up at the top level. That's what Wack 100 is. He just slings mud. But he's doing it in a genre where people ain't pulling up on you with lawyers. They're pulling up on you. Bone carriers? I don't understand. Yeah, they pulling up on you. They're not pulling up on you with lawyers. They trying to make it happen. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's Killer's Am.
Bro,
Let's not do that, Shoni.
I'm looking in the hallway.
Okay, so this is the part where we're going to be having Wack 100 and he's going to be addressing Brick. This is what the image is, so there's no reason for me to just hold the phone up. So I'm not going to hold the phone up the entirety of the time. So I want to say something real quick before we even get into this whole thing that they're going to be saying. Wack been doing too much. I'm not surprised he got a lot of enemies. It's not even... Okay, so sometimes you get enemies because you're doing the right thing. Those are enemies that you can't help. They were going to come. Wack is getting enemies because he's trying to cut corners. I'm going to explain. Wack 100 wanted to do a podcast with Hassan Campbell, and he wanted to steal Hassan Campbell's clout and his members. He wanted to steal his platform, and he needed to happen as quickly as possible. So the first thing they do is they invite Hassan Campbell for a conversation, and then when he gets to the conversation, it seems like he wants to look like he's opposing what Hassan wants to do. That's what he was trying to do. But the problem is Hassan showed up with a ton of motherfuckers that was on go. Hassan showed up on go. So what happened was he couldn't play that card he thought he was going to be able to play. So then what happened was, after all of that happened, and then he decided, you know, after he talked to his team that he have over there, that they was going to disrespect Hassan Campbell after the fact because he wasn't going to do it to his face. That's when Hassan Campbell tried to have communications with him and work it out. But Hassan Campbell went into his room where his people, the super tough guys that was watching him get ran down on apparently, made it very uncomfortable and was really disrespectful to Hassan Campbell. Then he was disrespectful to Hassan Campbell. And no matter how much Hassan Campbell didn't want to have problems with him, Wack created an issue. So then Hassan Campbell exposed his ass. So Wack is literally getting what he asked for. That's getting what you asked for. Okay? Hassan Campbell tried to avoid having problems with Wack multiple different efforts. Wack decided that that is what he wanted. So now this is what he's living with. I just want to be clear on that. Wack 100 was 100% wrong in the way in which he had his interaction with Hassan Campbell. Do I think Hassan Campbell should have exposed him? I can't say I wouldn't have if I was Hassan Campbell, but I can say that I wouldn't have recorded the conversation. I wouldn't have did that. So I wouldn't have had anything to record him on. Just so we can be clear. I'm not on that type of time. But I'm not going to lie. If you record Wack 100, I don't blame you. He lies all the time. And I'm not talking about be wrong. Because sometimes you try to work for a thing and then you can't make the thing happen. And then people be like, you lied, but you didn't lie. You just tried to do a thing and it didn't work for whatever the reason was. It wasn't a lie. We just tried it and it didn't happen. Like if you tell a kid, yo, I'm gonna hit a home run for you, and then you go up there and you hit a double, and you come back to the fucking bullpen, come back to the to the dugout, and the kid is like, I thought you was gonna hit a home run, you lied. I tried, kid. It was a double though.
I'm the most knocked out nigga in public places in the world. These niggas always knock me out in public places, no footage.
Wack, this gas. It did not happen. This is gas. I was right there. It did not happen. It did not happen.
Hold on
Me and my bro hollered at you when we pulled out. Remember? You was in the
Dude was right there. He's talking about how he was right there when he pulled out. So you was right there when all of the niggas surrounded him and you did nothing? Is that what you're telling us? Shout out to you, homeboy.
We hollered. Come on, bro. Nothing happened. See my little bullshit.
Right there in the Charger when I pulled out?
Come on, you was in the Charger. I was in the BMW truck. Me and my bro, nigga Papa. You know what I'm saying? You was talking to backstage.
Behind me, back there?
They're right there in the BMW truck. You know what I'm saying? That was us right there.
Standing outside the car.
Man, you go outside the car and call all them niggas out. They didn't do shit, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
You watched the
I seen it. I seen the whole thing. Wack. We was right there parked, bro, sitting back. We ain't gotta say who it was. You can expose it yourself. Come on now.
Who was with me?
It was like you was by yourself. You was by yourself. You was by yourself. And it was like
And it was like 20 niggas. It was like 20 niggas to one. Like 20 niggas to one.
Most niggas would have got on the gas and got up out of there. Nah, nigga. No way.
Dog, and the gate was closed. You had to put your little card in the.
First, I want to rewind it. Listen to Wack 100's expression. The nigga said, "You was there?" Wack is really, I think Wack is right now finding out that the dude was there. And he's processing in his brain, you was gonna watch me get fucked up and do nothing, you bitch ass nigga.
Out, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was us right there.
Standing outside the car.
Coming to, you was in a Charger, I was in the BMW truck. Me and my bro, nigga Papa, you know what I'm saying? You was talking to backstage.
Behind me, back there?
They're right there in the BMW truck, you know what I'm saying? That was us right there.
Standing outside the car.
Man, you got outside the car and call all them niggas out. They didn't do shit, nigga. What you talking about, nigga?
You watched it.
I seen it. I seen the whole thing. Wack. We was right there parked.
You see the rest of them catch on to what Wack is saying. Oh, come on, Wack. You see the rest of them catching on to what he's saying, right? Oh, come on, Wack. Just because you have a team, that don't mean that they're good. This nigga is on Wack's team, and he's basically admitting to watching Wack go 1 against motherfucking 20, and he didn't even think about jumping out the car, him and his bro, and helping. This is the same dude that probably 4 or 5 months from now, he's going to be telling everybody about how Wack did him wrong.
Sitting back. We ain't got to say who it was. You expose it yourself. Come on now.
Who was with me?
It was like, no, you was by yourself. You was by yourself. You was by yourself. And it was like... And it was like 20 niggas. It was like 20 niggas to one. Like 20 niggas to one.
Most niggas would have got on the gas and got up out of there. Nah, nigga. No way.
Dog, and the gate was closed. You had to put your little card in to get out, bro. All that. And you.
Wack couldn't escape. He just let y'all know that Wack couldn't escape. He had no choice but to stop to fight. He couldn't escape. This is what I mean by you have dudes on your team and they just talk too much. And if you tell them, we don't want to say that. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I hear what you're saying, but that's not necessarily something that we want to say. We don't necessarily want to go that route. But to them, in their brains, they know everything. So to this guy telling this story, he know the way that he gonna make Wack sound good. But in reality, he's letting everybody know that the people that's standing next to Wack really don't stand next to Wack. That they get online with him, talk all this crazy shit, help their social media. Because if they're paying money to Wack for anything, look, when you donate money to a social media page, that's you becoming a part of what that page is doing. So when that page wins, you're winning with that page because your brand is attached to that page. You're not just giving money to the brand for the brand to have. You're giving money for the association to the brand. My Body and Soul says, I'm talking about him dissing Pac and Nipsey. Both are associated with gangs. Maybe that's why he's living in Teaneck. Well, yeah. He can't live out west, obviously, for the reasons... he can't live out there. Like, that can't be happening.
Got out the car, called them niggas out, Wack stood about the car, said like, what up? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about?
So after, I want to be clear on this. After Wack tried to escape, he couldn't escape. He jumped out the car and said, fuck it. I'm here for that. The first thing you try to do is get to safety. He couldn't get to safety. Fuck it. I'm here for that. And I don't think he's a sucker for that. I think them niggas that is talking is all suckers. I don't want to hang out with near one of you niggas. All of the people that I hang out with, I grew up hanging out with, usually when we fought, we was outnumbered. So I can't even understand I'm keeping it a stack. Al murder, Slick murder, Fancy Black, Dr. Ink. When we fought with people, we were usually outnumbered. OD, Shaka. This some more, but I just be saying name after name after name after name. What up, Miss Nikki? Susan Boss Bedell says, I have never heard someone saying I watched my man fight Dolo. Get jumped. He's literally saying he was gonna watch this dude get jumped. And then he come on the program and talking like, oh nah, big dog, I'm on your side. No, nigga, no, you not. Stop watching niggas. Stop allowing niggas to watch you go through something and then them say that they're supportive when they just watched you go through the thing, but they gave no support. Stop believing that shit. Do I think them dudes, I think they're just suckers. I think Wack was in a situation and that's when he needed niggas to pull up. Y'all need to throw your fucking Pooh Shiesty mask on and y'all needed to jump up out there. I'm dead serious. Just throw your Shiesty mask on, my nigga. You don't want the niggas to recognize you, but you can't let your man get fucking washed. What the hell?
What up? Niggas that do shit, they didn't put a hand on a nigga. I swear to God.
Young man.
Niggas that was scared to help is talking about other niggas was scared to put a hand. I hate these niggas.
Like a sheep noise this time.
Hey, Shawnee.
No, they had Wack surrounded. I don't know if it was gonna be a one-on-one. If it was gonna be a one-on-one, then yeah, do that. But they had Wack surrounded, and it didn't look like it was gonna be a one-on-one. It looked like more likely it was gonna be a different situation. And that's literally what these guys are saying as they're talking about how they gave no assistance to their homeboy that they get on live with 2-3 times a mother effing day. That he's lending them clout. And they wasn't ready to go out there and go fight with him. What in the hell? Shout out to Miss Nikki. She says, good morning, handsome. Good morning, beautiful. I hope all of the things. Def says, if it's Dolo, then we making sure no one jumps in. But if it happens, well, it happens. No, what I'm saying is this. It's one thing if I just know you and I see you out in public and some niggas is jumping you. But I don't know you. I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. I'm not getting involved in that shit. I'm not saying we have a relationship. I just see you around somewhere. Now, we have a relationship of some kind that I don't want you to get hurt. I'm going to be nosy. Now, if I fuck with you, then I got to stand next to you. Now, I'm saying all that to say this. It's not like they don't know why these dudes is pissed off at Wack 100. They're helping Wack 100 do the shit that's making niggas pissed off at him. That's what I'm saying. They're helping him do the shit that's getting niggas pissed off. So no, y'all can't stand on the side and talk about how Wack was tough and none of this. No, nigga, you were supposed to go be tough with him. You part of the problem. You're the one that's encouraging his fucking behavior. The fuck?
Knocked down on footage, dick.
No, it was not. Hey, dog.
Everything.
Hey, Wack, me and my big bro, who you met, who you talked to backstage,
you
bro.
Lying because
more niggas acknowledging that they was there. Okay, Dark Destroyer, I'm going to hide your comment. I agree with it, but I need for you to write that a little bit better. It's too early in the morning to be having that type of stuff in the comment section. But But I do 100% agree with everything that you just said. I don't want you to think it's a dub. Listen how these guys are admitting being there while Wack 100 was getting pressed and everything else, and they stood and watched, and they think that they're tough guy. Nah, you good. I'm just saying.
You seen it all. You eyes are under eyes, everything.
Hey, Wack, me and my big bro, who you talking to backstage,
you
bro?
Ain't lying because you seen it all.
I was right there because you.
Check this out. I wouldn't be surprised if Wack 100 thought that these niggas was gonna stand next to him, and then when he got there and he saw that this niggas wasn't. Hold on, I need to go read a comment real quick. Got this really, really humorous guy that I don't know who he's mad at this point, to be honest with you. I'm not sure who he's mad at. I know. They always come in and say hi to supporters. That's how come I know who they are. Susan Bortz-Fidel, you have just been targeted. Any people that come in and say hi to you that you don't already know, you have been targeted. They coming for you. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know. I literally just got confirmation. That's why they are coming for you. They're coming for you, and then they're gonna convince you of something, and then they're gonna tell the world I did something to you, apparently. So anyway, let's go. Why do these dudes keep talking about how they was there but they did nothing? Why do these dudes keep talking about how they was there but they did nothing? I think Wack 100 really feeling the way. I think Wack 100 really feeling the way. I don't know, man. There's a ton of people that can tell you that I don't run on them. I'm not running. Right? Nah, you good. Susan Bortz, you ain't do nothing wrong. Lady Marcus Reyes. Listen to this, pay attention. Wack 100 just realized all of them dudes that's in that clubhouse with him is suckers. And that means everybody know that they suckers. So his whole entire platform just lost value with real niggas. Because he showed up to an event with the niggas that be on this platform with him talking crazy, mad spicy to everybody that come in there. They all super tough guys. They all super gangsters. If they see you in real life, it's on and popping. He has had some of these niggas with him at an event, and they didn't even stand side to side, shoulder to shoulder with him. They didn't go back to back with him. You understand? Because those is the niggas that he chose to rock with. That's why I tell people this about me. You can say whatever you want, but you ain't never got to worry about me running on you, my nigga. And I don't think that should be a question. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say about Jack Frost. Jack Frost ain't running on you. That's a factual statement. And that can be quantified. We have actual content on the internet proving that be a fact. Just so we can be clear. Jack Frost ain't running. So I don't know what type of niggas y'all niggas is running with. I don't know what kind of people y'all be around, but y'all need to pull up to the Bronx. I need to start fucking with niggas from the Bronx. That's some real shit. Y'all niggas is fucking with all of these other weirdos because they talk nice. I need to start fucking with niggas from the Bronx. I need to start fucking with niggas that's not gonna leave you high and dry. That's what you need to start doing.
right there, because your car was holding up the line to get out. It was one way in.
Every damn thing these guys say. Every fucking thing they say. I'm going to rewind it. They're going to just say one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing about how they was just watching this nigga almost get his shit washed.
Nigga.
Damn,
yeah, favorite.
Like a sheep noise this time. Like that? Hey, Shawnee.
Knocked down on footage digging.
No, it was not. Hey, dog.
Island Girl says, I keep forgetting this is a different computer. Shout out to that shit though. Island Girl says, the most disappointing part is that Wack's groupies have been on a campaign to tell what happened, and each time their stories don't line up. Because each time they tell the story, they realize how they fucked up, because they keep telling this don't make sense. They were fucking suckers. They was gonna watch that nigga get lined up. Them niggas wasn't gonna kill Wack 100. They was gonna beat his ass. So we gotta all get fucked up together. I don't understand. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell with the $10 drop. She says this because if they think I'm a clown. Susan Bortz-Bedell pulls up into the saloon. She comes out. They said, we got some muffins for you. We got some blueberry muffins. We got a whole plate of nothing but fruitations. They got the fruits all over the plate. And you know how hard it is to get the fruits out here in the West. in the fucking Midwest in the 1960s. And then we have more drinks and we have a whole buffet for breakfast in front of Miss Susan Bortz-Bedell. And we have some champagne over there with some orange juice in it. And we say, enjoy your morning, baby girl. You know we love you. Shout out to Susan Bortz-Bedell with the $10 drop. Pulling up to the saloon this morning for breakfast. Dark Destroyer said, are we surprised Wack's cheerleaders froze? I'm not. Sebastian Thomas said, talk your shit this morning. I'm not. My nigga, I seen them go so crazy. So fucking crazy in that room on people. And I'm like, you yelling at them like you're gonna jump through the phone, homie. I don't respect that. I could see you lose your vibration for a moment, but hold on. We're going to grab that bitch back and we're going to get back to talking. But when you just decide that you're going to yell for 5 or 6 minutes straight at me or at him or at her, then that means that we got to pull up. Like, not me and you, but if Wack has a problem and you around, you that loud talking nigga. You that super tough guy on the fucking Clubhouse app. How you gonna let your avatar get beat up, homie? He didn't get beat up, but you were standing around watching. He coulda. He your avatar, homie. He's the representation of your community. You're supposed to hold him up. What the fuck? That's why I say I don't think that there's nothing wrong with being supportive to your avatar. You're supposed to be overly supportive. The problem isn't that the Rolling 60s rolled down on Wack. The problem is he had people there with him and they weren't even being supportive in that moment. That's the issue. He did nothing wrong. I don't think Wack 100 did anything wrong. I don't think the Rolling 60s did anything wrong. I think that whole entire situation shook out the way it was supposed to. Exposing the niggas that's trying to come up off of Wack, but they not ready to go lay down with him. Tell me where I'm wrong in the chat.
Hey, Wack, me and my big bro, who you talking to backstage,
you
bro?
Lying because you seen it all.
Did you see how Wack cut him off and said, I know you ain't lying because you seen it all.
I was right there because your car was holding up the line to get out. It was one way out, nigga. And Wack was at the gate, nigga, and Wack did not fold. He handled his shit, bro. I swear to God on my life, nigga.
I've been trying to say that, Gap. They don't want to listen. I'm just like, hey, you guys is weird. You guys is weird.
Hey,
check it, like you said, Wack, nigga. Most niggas would have put, and the nigga wouldn't have even been wrong for peeling off, nigga. 20-1. Nigga, all right.
Hey, but look, but Wack,
no, I'm not saying that's what I'm saying.
I hear you.
I'm not a super tough guy. I'm not saying that at all. You do understand that the conversation that I'm having isn't about one person being tough or one person being a badass. It's about loyalty. I'm not trying to say whacking them was supposed to go and it was going to be like, you know, it would have been freeze framing with them punching people in the face with this hand, kicking people with that leg, while kneeing people with that one, and then there's an elbow. Like, I'm not saying none of that was happening. These guys is not the Avengers. But what I'm saying is, even if nothing was gonna happen, that was y'all moment, y'all opportunity to be standing right next to Wack 100, showing that he got a team also. Y'all niggas failed. That was y'all moment. That was the shit that was gonna shoot y'all into the stratosphere. That was the moment that was gonna turn whatever platform that you have and quadruple. That was the moment. Y'all niggas did not live up to the moment. See, I would have jumped out there and I wouldn't have had no fucking Pooh Shiesty mask on because I'm Jack Frost. Fuck it. But y'all scary niggas, y'all could have threw a Pooh Shiesty mask on and got the popping. Them niggas wasn't going to come over there and get with you. They just wanted to put some pressure on Wack. Susan Boyd-Spadell says, even if you all get your butt beat, y'all do it to... Man, I'm not going to... That's their avatar. That's their come up. That's their come up. And Wack has talent. Yep, that's exactly. Shout out to Susan Boyd-Spadell. When he said, I know you ain't lying, that's what he was saying. Susan Boyd-Spadell says that basically the translation was, I know you ain't lying because you admitting you're a sucker. Yes, these niggas is admitting that they suckers. They're not just suckers because they was going to let Wack get beat up. They be on Clubhouse talking all... You would think these niggas be eating fucking nails. You think these niggas like wrestle polar bears for a living. These dudes is the most gangsteriness, talking, yelling, disrespecting the women mother effers. But then when some grown folks stand in front of y'all that's about that smoke, y'all sitting in the car talking about you seen it all, you snitch. Island Girl said, Frost, Wack, has said multiple times that he never runs down and never backs down. And if it don't matter, if it's a one-on-one or 1-on-20, you're supposed to get down. Do you think he's living up to that? May I ask? You think he's living up to that? He tried to split first, which I think is the smart move, by the way. All right, so this been up for an hour. We have 74 votes so far. We're going to end this poll. I got another question. So we had 74 people vote. The question was, do you believe Wack 100 was ran off the stage and out the arena? 51% said yes. 28% said no. 20% said 50-50. I got another question I want to ask y'all real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me get this question up there. Let me move this over. Still getting used to this keyboard and shit. See, my other keyboard, I know how I smash the keys when I type, so I gotta be more gentle with this shit. But I'm not gonna be able to be gentle. I'm still gonna smash these bitches. No, wait. We're gonna make sure we get the whole thing right this time. All right, so do you think Wack 100's minions are suckers? Yes, no, and only on Sundays. Island Girl says, I think when he realized that he couldn't get away, he decided to accept what may come. Well, yeah, because I think it was smart to try to get out of there in the first place. Like, whenever you can, you got to understand, when I stopped and got into that altercation with that dude, the main reason is because he was riding a bike, so I don't want to keep running into you. Copy? If you following me, I don't want to keep running into you. We're gonna do this right here and there. I keep seeing in super far parts of the area when I shouldn't be seeing you. You understand? So yeah, if he was at a point where he had to, the first thing we should always try to do is get away. If you can't get away, you want to talk it down. If you can't talk it down, then you got to be prepared. You understand what I'm saying? So, I don't think Wack did anything wrong with trying to get the hell out of there, just so we can be clear. I'm not no super tough guy. I'm not the best fighter in the world, man, but I promise you I ain't on no sucker shit. I promise you. Yeah, Island Girl said he basically did exactly what I said. I keep trying to tell y'all. Remember, I don't know nothing. No. Remember, I don't know nothing. But I keep telling y'all exactly what happened. Over and over and over again. Destroyer said, where was Wacky's Ladies of the Night? Reek at when it went down. Most probably running Wack a bubble bath, no doubt. Reek was there that night. Reek was in the house.
I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. I hear you. Yeah.
Hey, but Wack this gas. We ain't gonna even say who it was, though.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna even say who it was, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, Wack is hurt. You can hear it in his voice. Wack is hurt. His niggas is pussy. I keep telling y'all. Pussy don't got shit to do with how well you can fight. Alright? I know a lot of niggas that could fight and they pussy. And I know a lot of dudes that they not pussy and they cannot fight. But if you somewhere with them, they will keep somebody busy. So you can do what you gotta do. They will keep a motherfucker busy. You understand what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about something coming. Like, you don't gotta watch your back. You understand what I'm saying? It will keep some motherfuckers busy. You know what I'm saying? Gotta respect that.
Keep it real, Gaz called me and was like, man, ask Ark, is he good? Because I'm right here behind you. I jump back.
But guess what, though? Remember what I told you?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real. Gaz called me and was like, man, ask Ark, is he good? Because I'm right here behind you. I jump out.
But guess what, though? Remember what I told you? So, Gaz?
So he called the other guy for him to call Wack, to ask Wack, so you couldn't see that shit was hairy? You don't ask and call a nigga to say, is everything good? You get out, you walk directly up to the motherfucker and you say, yo, is everything okay? So if not anything else, the niggas that's watching him see that he's not alone. Tell me where the fuck I'm wrong. Yo, what we doing? You don't even say, are you okay? What we doing? Tell me where I'm wrong. Call him. What the fuck? No, nigga, I'm gonna get out the car. We're a couple of cars down. I'm gonna go talk to him. These niggas gonna see me talking to him. And then I'm gonna walk back to the whip. They don't know what we doing. If he need me to stand there, then I'm gonna stand there. If he need me to get in the car with him, I'm gonna get back in the car with him. What we doing? I don't understand these dudes. This is not me to be disrespect. I don't understand these dudes. I'm from the Bronx. Most of the people I hang out with in my life have been from Harlem and Brooklyn. And we've been on similar shit. So I hang out with Bronx niggas, Harlem niggas, and Brooklyn niggas mostly. And we've been on similar shit. No disrespect to anywhere else. I don't know what nobody else is doing. That's all I'm saying with all due respect. Shout out. That's a fact. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. He said they probably watching me too. That's a fact. Salute to the clowns. That's a fact. Sebastian Tompkins pulls up into the saloon. As he comes in, you can see that he just came from the dusty trails. He looks out the side of the building. He can see the haters, Team Slurp. They all outside. They worshiping their demonic devil god, wishing for all of the positive things in the world to be destroyed. He looks at the bartender. Bartender looks at the donkey bags. Sebastian Tompkins walks over to the donkey bags. He picks up 2 handfuls. He looks at the bartender. Bartender says, I'm gonna have some blueberry pancakes with some coffee and a shot of whiskey when you get back. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins. About to throw these donkey bags at some Team Slurp haters across the street that's worshiping their demonic devils. Shout out to Sebastian Tompkins with the $10 drop. Who's next? I like doing that also. I like doing everything that y'all see me do. It really tickles me. I really like doing it. Listen and pay attention. You can hear it in Wack 100 voice while he talking to these niggas. How is these same niggas gonna be able to go talk tough to anybody that comes in his room now? How can any of these niggas talk tough to anybody that comes in his room now? I'm gonna explain something to y'all. Why do y'all think when people in our community try to talk tough and be disrespectful to other people, I'm not on that type of time? Because what a motherfucker will do is, a motherfucker will be somebody that won't be ready to bust a grape, but they constantly disrespecting other people in your name. Now you got an issue with somebody else, all because of them niggas, and you don't even really have a problem with the person to begin with. You don't even know how you got a problem. You got a problem because some random person associated with you was disrespecting that person for no reason. You ain't got shit to do with this.
I jumped out. But guess what though? Remember when I told you so gas pump? Gas pump had already told you what it was. Yeah, right here, yeah. Nigga, I'm like, nigga, bro. I keep telling niggas it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
And Wack did not give a fuck. He was solo. I swear to God. Hop up in the most.
I called your drop, Sebastian Tompkins. You might have to rewind it to go catch it.
People, niggas are rolling windows up, lock their doors. That nigga open the door, hop in the car, nigga like.
So you saw him open the door, hop out the car, but you ain't go over there and stand with him?
He said they rushed him on stage too. Ain't none happening.
No.
They didn't say that they rushed him on stage. The dude told the story. They pressed him on stage. And he got the fuck up off of the stage and got out there. It's important to have a good team. When you realize that your team isn't working for you and you don't know how to tell them, it's the worst part. Because most of the time when you go and you try to tell your team, look, we're going in the wrong direction, we really do need to make an adjustment and do this other thing, it's important. You're going to have at least 1 or 2 people on your team that got their own ulterior motives and they don't care about what you're trying to do. Now, depending on how much influence they have on the other individuals is depending on if you're going to grow or depending on if you got to get rid of the whole squad. Being a boss is not always about knowing who to hire. It's also about knowing who to fire and knowing when to fire them. So right now, and this is coming from somebody that knows, Wack 100 is figuring out how he going to get rid of these niggas. Because they can't push the energy he needs pushed. Because they just don't got it in them. They just think that they do. They think that they do. They amongst each other talking about how well they talk on Clubhouse. They don't realize all the footwork that Wack 100 is doing that they don't know nothing about. They probably think Wack 100 don't do nothing but go to sleep, get up and get on Clubhouse, and then go to sleep, get up and get on Clubhouse. They don't know about all the footwork that he's doing. They don't know about all the preparing that he's doing. They don't know about all the people that he's talking about behind the scenes. They don't know about all the emails and the telephone calls and everything else that they take. They don't know about any of that. If you ask them about that aspect of what Wack 100 is doing, they'll probably just tell you they don't think he's doing anything. He lazy. So I say all that to say this. Listen to Wack 100's tone. He knows he has to get a new team.
None of that shit not happen. Man, Wack was sitting next to Kanye on stage, man. Nothing happened on stage, man.
He just squealed on Wack that Wack was standing next to Kanye in order to make sure that nothing happened to him.
Come on, nothing happened on stage, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See, Wack, that
makes niggas don't realize how weird.
You notice Wack ain't even say nothing. He's probably just sitting back like this. Remember, these dudes don't have no media training. Wack has some kind of media training or the understanding of it. These guys have no media training. They just saying shit that they should not be saying. And he can't even tell them to not say it. He's probably typing to them on the back channel right now. Shut the fuck up.
Look, doing that type of shit.
But understand how G niggas move though. Wack snuck out the building just to dip to get to his car.
But look how G niggas move. Wack snuck out the building just to dip to get to his car. This nigga's on Wack's team.
It was over. So my big bro at the same time, the Kanye on stage. Nigga like, what's happening?
He said they rushed him on stage too. Ain't nothing happened.
No, none of that shit not happened. Man, Wack was sitting next to Kanye on stage, man. Nothing happened on stage, man. Come on, nothing happened on stage, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. That makes niggas don't realize how weird they look doing that type of shit.
But understand how G niggas move though. Wack snuck out the building just to dip to get to his car before it was over. So my big bro at the same time, shit. Nigga like.
You hear Wack saying, yeah? Yeah? You see what happens when you deal with clowns? This is what happens when you deal with clowns. They always think they know what to say, but this person's not very smart. So when you tell them that, they're going to get upset though, because they think they know everything. I had a person that worked with us that it was an admin that used to be here. And I'm not saying this to be disrespectful, but I'm saying whenever I try to explain, nah, what you're saying, it don't make sense. I know you think it makes sense, but it don't make sense. To them, they thought I was trying to insult them. Whether I was insulting them or not, I wasn't. But to them, they thought I was trying to insult them. So that's why they got a whole issue with me. Because they basically do what this dude did. Did you just see what this dude did? First, he admitted that Wack 100, or he makes it seem like there's a possibility Wack 100 was scared. Remember earlier, Wack already said he talked to the gas guy, whoever that guy's name is, and when he talked to that dude, he let that dude know that that there was issues or whatever the case was. And now this dude is saying the whole time he was standing next to Kanye. That makes it sound like this nigga was scared and he was standing next to Kanye to make sure ain't nothing happened to him. And then after that, he says, and Wack snuck out the building before the show was over. So this nigga's supposed to be on Wack's team.
Out the building before the shit's over, nigga.
Don't get mad.
No,
I'm like, nigga, bro. I keep telling niggas it's gonna be what it's gonna be.
And Wack did not give a fuck. He was solo. I swear to God. Hop up the most niggas won't even. Niggas will roll their windows up, lock their doors. That nigga open the door, hop in the car. Nigga like, what's happening?
He said they rushed him on stage too. Ain't nothing happening.
No, none of that shit not happened. Man, Wack was sitting next to Kanye on stage, man. Nothing happened on stage, man. Nothing happened on stage, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But see,
that makes niggas don't realize how weird they look doing that type of shit.
But understand how G niggas move.
They tried to cut him off, but he keeps talking.
Oh, Wack snuck out the building just to dip to get to his car before it was over. So my big bro on the same time shit. Nigga, like, get out the building before the shit's over, nigga.
Don't get mad because I beat you to the punch.
Yeah.
Oh, everything. It didn't know 1:30. It ended at like 12:58, 1 o'clock. It was done. We was walking out at that time.
Man, Wack was in the wind by then. He was gone. Wack was in the wind, nigga.
Don't get mad.
I'm going to tell you why dude is talking like that. I'm going to explain this to you. I believe dude is talking like that because that's how Wack sold the story to them. But now that he's saying this on air, everybody else hears how stupid the shit sound, and he's the only fool that's still tricked. Dark Destroyer says, Reek talks the hardest, but he lets Wack violate him on a daily basis. We can't take these marks seriously. Reek and Wack is constantly going at it over whatever the fuck. Look, you want to know why the Decepticons lost and the Autobots won? I'm talking about the cartoons. You want to know why the Decepticons lost and the Autobots won? Before I go any further, I'm going to explain something to you. The Decepticons had the superior weapons. The Decepticons actually had the superior technology. Go watch the cartoon back if you want to. If you don't believe me. And the Decepticons was way better at planning. They had the superior intellect. The smartest character on the fucking show was Megatron, and it ain't close. You want to know why the Decepticons continue to lose? Starstream. Decepticons had somebody who was high in ranking that consistently went against the leader. That's literally cartoons teaching us that when you work together, you'll get further than when you have somebody on your team working against you. I have an incredible idea for a thing that I want to do. And if I ever do it, we're going to take over fucking... Your kids are going to get appropriate education. You're going to be able to send your kids somewhere on YouTube. You're going to be able to send your kids somewhere to get the appropriate education for things that are important. And we need to know that the schools aren't teaching us. Not just they're dealing with... And you'll be able to decide. So, believe me when I tell you, if I can get to where we need to go. Because... there's just too many voids. There's so many voids in our social media climate. And I don't even understand how people don't see it. Anyway, Dr. Shoy says, this Reek pays more attention to Wack than his kids. Reek down bad, no cap. I don't know. Island Girl said, the most noticeable silence isn't just from Wack. CEO Reek was literally on IG Live most of the night and has not spoken on the situation at all. There's footage. If there's footage of the initial press, he'd have it. Yeah. Susan Borspadell said a house divided will fall. Why do you think people are always trying to say that I have to have an admin or somebody that disagrees with me all the time? Or, you understand? You understand why they're trying to create that climate? That you should never comment unless you're disagreeing with Jack. See why they're trying to create that climate? I'm literally telling you what they're doing. The fact that they're still just doing it and people are treating me like I'm doing something other than telling the truth, I don't understand. So that's the shit that always fucks with me. Anyway.
And it will be some footage though, nigga. You think niggas wouldn't record?
1:30? They ended at like 12:58, 1 o'clock. It was done. We was walking out at that time.
Man, Wack was in the wind by then. He was gone. Wack was in the wind, nigga.
You notice how nobody talked, nobody laughed or anything. Do you notice that? Nobody talked, nobody laughed, and then there was a fucking silence. I just want to point that out.
Don't get
Look.
Walking out at that time.
Man, Wack was in the wind by then. He was gone. Wack was in the wind, nigga.
Don't get
And it will be some footage though, nigga.
See how they all went quiet? See how they all went quiet? All of them. I believe this is Mind, Body, and Soul. Shout out to Mind, Body, and Soul with the $10 drop. She says she wants Cavassier in a bottle of water. Mind, Body, and Soul pulls up into the saloon. All of the things. And she pulls up into the saloon. Everybody turns around and looks. So like, we got a lot of the beautiful ladies pulling up into the saloon this morning. We love our icy queens. She comes into the saloon. She says, I would like to have some donkey bags to throw at the scoundrels around back. She goes out. She throws some donkey bags. She hits some people dead in the face. When she comes back, there's a nice little entire body of Cavassier sitting there with some bottled water. But in addition to that, there's a nice bouquet of not roses, but different assortments of fruits. Different assortments of fruits. Shout out to Mind, Body, and Soul pulling up to the saloon this morning. I just had somebody text me and say, I'm gonna tell you what they said. I'm not gonna tell you who they are. If you would have dropped $1 into the Cash App, I'll read your comment. He said that makes absolute sense because of the Decepticons. Yes. I'm not up here bullshitting y'all. I'm just trying to figure out ways in order for me to express the life lessons in which I have into digestible bites so other people could get it. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why the Decepticons don't win against the robots. The Decepticons have everything better. That's no cap. Remember, the Decepticons actually are running Cybertron. The Decepticons got everything better. That's no cap. Everything. They just lose. This is a house divided. And energy. You understand what I'm saying? Their energy is also for destruction, not for creation. So we want to have an energy of creation, not an energy of destruction. See, when you have an energy of creation, sometimes you create things that overshadow other things and might dwarf other things that people are thinking of being destroyed. But they're not being destroyed. They're more like being assimilated. So, anyway, that's a whole nother conversation about something else. We're not going to even get into that. I had to put my phone in the freezer because it got so hot. So, we're going to have to stop for a second. What time we got? Oh, shit. It's almost time for it's almost the end of the show. It's 1:18 already. Is there anything that y'all want to comment on? Anything that y'all want to ask me about? I didn't know that it was this late into the show. Did y'all like the show this morning? I enjoyed the show this morning. Did y'all enjoy the show this morning? I think I'm going to take some clips from the show this morning. We uploaded some clips this morning of this show. All right? So for everybody that was engaged with us this show, you're going to see some clips being uploaded on YouTube today. I promise you. That's what I'm going to be working on right after I eat lunch. Or before I eat lunch. Or while I'm eating lunch. All the lunches. I'm laughing and shit. Shout out to Susan Boyce Fidel with the $5 drop. My phone is in the bathroom, so I can't tell you. My phone is in the bathroom. My phone is in the refrigerator, so I can't show it to you. But I'm Susan Boyce Fidel, already inside of the saloon, having all of the good times. Looks around. She looks at somebody sitting down somewhere, and he looks like he's having a hard time in his life. Susan Boyce Fidel says to the bartender, "Can you take him some scotch over there? With a muffin, scotch. You take that man over there a muffin with some coffees. I want to give him a meal for the day. Bartender, this is great. But over here at the BBN, we love everybody also. So we're going to add some grits and some eggs and some bacon to that order." Shout out to Susan Boyce Fidel, always looking out for everybody else. She's the best. I'm going to go get my phone out the bathroom. Bathroom, out the refrigerator. And shout out to everybody that's commenting on our videos. We're getting so many comments. I've been reading the comments, hitting likes on comments, replying back to comments. I appreciate everybody that has been hitting those comments. Real quick, since I just go snatch the phone about the bathroom. I don't know I keep calling this. I guess it's the bathroom to me when I gotta put the phone in the freezer because it gets too hot. So I just want to say this right now while we're in this part of the video, while we're taking a little tiny break and we're bullshitting, because y'all know we love the bullshit over here. I know y'all be wanting me to just stay on the content the whole entire time, but sometimes I want to bullshit. This is how we do over here. If I had a freaking somebody to go back and forth with, this would be way more entertaining. Shout out to the 2.1 thousand new subs to the channel in the last 3 weeks. Definitely appreciate you guys. I appreciate everybody that found our channel, however you found the channel, because you know what? People that advertise and the algorithm don't care. Only people that care is the people that's trying to find a problem with it. And shout out to the 2.5 million views that we got in the last 3 weeks. Also, thank you to everybody that's been pulling up, however you've been pulling up. This is an extremely steady incline. We're working really well. We're going to have a lot of new content coming out. And shout out to everything. Yo, look, man. All I got to say is this. What up, Tori Mosley? No, I don't know about Wack 100 getting punched. All I got to say is this. Look, man. If you're trying to help other people win, then you're trying to win. If you're trying to force other people to lose, then you're trying to lose. Don't let that go over your head. Alan Girl says, do y'all remember when Game said he is on his windy whack tip? Said that Wack 100 is on his windy whack tip when he was on a Fat Joe show? What you mean, gossiping? Yeah, shout your city out. I want to know what cities y'all from. That's a fact. This shit is consistent too. Like, I'm consistently getting 100 and something subs, new subs every day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I haven't dropped a post. Oh, we dropping posts today too. Let's go. Let's go. I'm just looking at our metrics. Our metrics are incredible. Keep it to myself till it happens. He's basically is a caricature of himself stirring up things to the max because he knows that it brings eyes. Yes. Shout out to Seattle. We got Seattle up in the house. Shout out to Susan Boyce Fidel. In the Seattles. He loves the Seattles. They pissed this morning. Shout out to North Carolina. Salute. Yo, you're the one that went to the Monique concert, you said, right? The Monique show, if I could believe so. You went to the Monique show, you said? I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if he was capping. I mean, I don't know if somebody said that and they was capping. They might have said that and been capping. I don't know. That was you. Yeah, shout out to that. We sold the ticket. We sold the ticket that we know about. Let's go. It starts with one step. One step. I'd be so happy about my smallest achievements. I have no idea. I'm probably more happy about my small achievements than I am my big ones. I'm not even lying. What up, Liz Lanes? I'm laughing at shit. Some people are just destined to win, yo. And that's not even that's not even hubris. It's like some people have just went through so much bullshit in their life that it just has to measure itself out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, life has to, it's a scale. It has to measure itself out. You understand? So some people are destined to win because they went through so much bullshit. And so that's why people you really don't like, when you send them through more bullshit, you actually helping God to come to them. You gotta put on the armor of God every morning. Don't never forget. Put on the armor of God every morning, man. Don't never forget. You see people trying to convince you to have negative conversations or do negative things, that's Satan. Or people coming to you and they bring into you your energy of prosperity, that's the Most High. He's going to talk to you in your language. It's almost time for lunch. What y'all want to talk about? It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. And I'm going to have to... Also, if you rewatch this video and you like any part of the video specifically that you would want me to repost, like maybe I was reading one of your comments at the time, DM me and give me the timestamp. So if I had a nice back and forth with you that you would like me to post, DM me and send me the timestamp. Yeah, everybody that woke up is blessed today. That's a fact. Don't let anybody lie to you. Shout out to New York. So if I read any comments of yours and you like, because I'm going to reshare it and I'm going to make sure that your words are also on the screen. So people are going to see me respond to you in real time with your words on the screen. They're going to be able to see what you are also writing. So if you would like, if I had a good interaction with you, this video, another video, I don't care. Send me the video and the timestamp. DM it to me on Instagram. You can use this account. DM me on Instagram. Even if it wasn't you, maybe it was somebody else, and you just think it was a nice back and forth. All right, so we 34 minutes in, 39 people voted. Do you think Wack 100 minions are suckers? 72% said yes, 23% said no, 5% said only on Sundays. For the guys that said no, I would like to hear what you guys got to think about that. Obviously, I think differently. I just want to know what your perspective is. I think they're suckers. And the only one of them that isn't a sucker is the one that be on Clubhouse and don't talk crazy to people. They're not a sucker. They was being true to their energy. They're not a sucker. The only ones that's the suckers is the ones that be on Clubhouse talking crazy. All of them niggas is suckers. Every last one of them. Every last one of them that was there. They were telling you their point of view. They don't think there's anything wrong. They're telling you their point of view. They think that they did the right thing. They think Wack did the right thing. They think the other niggas.
What is though, nigga? You think niggas wouldn't record that, bro, if it really happened?
Hey, Shawnee, if you wasn't there, let these men talk, please. Because you just said last night you was mad you didn't get no.
Now, look. I am not knocking if you're saying, if she's trying to come in and say that Wack got punched, this is the way that you're supposed to handle this. I just want to be clear on this. I don't believe Wack got punched. If she came in here lying on Wack, this is the way that you're supposed to handle it. Listen to this young lady.
And there will be some footage though, nigga. You think niggas wouldn't record that, bro, if it really happened?
Hey, Shawnee, if you wasn't there, let these men talk, please. Because you just said last night you was mad you didn't get no invite. Just shh. Thank you.
Yeah, I was there. I was with Wack all night, nigga. Backstage, all that shit. Him and my big bro talking everything. Wack was straight, nigga. He was running the whole scene, bro.
So not only is he a sucker, but your big bro a sucker also.
Checking everything, who was performing everything, bro. On everything. Wack was, he had real,
So Wack was running around looking busy at a show that he doesn't work at.
He just handles over that shit right there. I ain't gonna even lie.
He doesn't work there. What is he handling? He's not involved with any of the promotion, any of the production, nothing. He was just backstage. Why is he giving anyone directions or asking anyone questions?
And to all the haters that don't like 100, 100 I was right there yelling 100. Yeah, nah, chilling. Big chilling. Ain't nothing. It was good.
No, Susan Bortz-Fidel, I think maybe I didn't make myself, maybe I wasn't clear. What I'm saying is that they're giving us their opinions. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I don't want to hear their opinion. I believe they're giving us their opinion when they're speaking. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't agree with their opinion. I'm saying their opinion is basically the other guys were suckers and Wack punked them. They didn't do nothing. That's what I believe their opinion to be. I don't know. That's what I'm interpreting. I could be wrong.
Hell, like, there they go.
Like, you see me outside, young man. Yeah.
Tori Mosley said, to be fair, Wack is in charge of the game and Kanye's whereabouts. Okay, so I don't know this to be definitively the truth, but I'm saying this. Wack 100 is the manager, but he's not the manager. 9 times out of 10, there's a group of people. He's the face of the group of people. Like, I'm going to give you an example. Rich Paul is the manager of NBA players, but he's really a part of a corporation. He's part of a whole business. He's not the manager of every person that they manage. But when they talk about who the manager is, he's the face. Okay, I'm going to give one more example. You know how you have a law firm and it'll be like Oscar and Schwartz. right? Somebody, the guys that run it is probably just started it. Name is like Pete Oscar and Joseph Schwartz, right? So they have clients, but they're not in charge of every client. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, he has something to do with their whereabouts, but if he was a real boss, he'd have people asking those questions, coming back and giving him the information. Is that fair? Maybe it works the way that they're saying it works. I don't know. But is that fair? The reason why Donald Trump wins is because he starts businesses and then he hires people that know more than him. No, their opinion is stupid. Susan Boyce Mattel said, okay, I just don't understand. Their opinion is stupid. Their opinion literally is Wack 100 stood his ground. Those dudes were scared and they didn't do nothing. That's the narrative in which they're talking. At least that's what I hear. If anybody hears anything different, let me know. Name one business that worked out. Right now, I have the BBN Network at 63,000 subs. Well, how many does your channel have? I'm gonna kick you. You could tell you could give me the answer in your brain. Right now, the BBN Network did 2.4 million views in the last 3 weeks. How many did you do? Okay. No, criticize me though. No, I don't think it's more than that. Susan Boyce Fidel said, I'm honestly hoping they got more than... I do not think it's more than that. I don't think it's more than that. It just sounded better when they was talking this shit to themselves. When they actually came on air, I guess they realized how stupid this shit sound. Island Gal says, I keep looking up because we just... Comments is just coming in like crazy. Island Girl says, the guys on the audio are silly. Sounds like high school whose friends almost got jumped and they know they wasn't going to help. But once it didn't go down, all of a sudden they hyping it up. Could I pin your comment, right? You know, y'all can also do donations in videos when the videos aren't live anymore, right? There's like this little heart with a dollar sign in it. For anybody that ever wanted to do a drop when we're not live. It's not everybody has that function. I have it. At least I don't think everybody has it. Let me go to a page that I don't think should have it and see if they have it. Don't matter. Oh, all I gotta do is put my name in. I'm like, well, who should I go to? Page should I check? The stupid ass page should I check? And I said, you know what? Why don't I just put my own name in? A million dumb pages should probably pop up at one point or another. All right, here we go. Let's see if this guy got it. No, you're not a snitch. If you're part of the BBN community and you report... Nope, he don't got it. Let's see if they are another. Let's see if this stupid ass page got it.
We'll believe him.
No, they apparently don't have it either. I wonder why. These guys are supposed to be such great content creators. I wonder why they don't have that thing that we have. Because these guys are, such great content creators that do such great things into the world. So let me see if this guy got it. That's interesting. Anyway. Tori Mosley says, Wack said he had the great equalizer on him when he jumped out the white car, so I could see why he backed down. Well, yeah. I mean, Wack 100 should never go anywhere without a weapon on him. Like, what are you talking about? He's constantly starting trouble with everyone. He's going to have to blow that whistle sooner or later. That's why I don't never want to talk problems with nobody. Sometimes the worst thing that could happen is you could win. If he blow that whistle and take somebody's life, now he fighting the case. And it could just be as easy as not starting a problem with people in the first place and putting that self in your situation that could keep you out of jail. It could be something just as simple as that. We talk about drill music all the time, but that's basically what the issue is. People starting problems with other people on purpose for no reason and then not letting it go and keeping perpetuating the shit. That's Satan all the way. That's Satan. You think God goes and bothers people that's somewhere minding their business trying to do good? No, nigga. Right now, God is pushing me up. Right now, God is pushing me up. I want to go because I want to eat and get to work. I want to go because I can eat and get to work. I want to send somebody a message real quick. I hate when I message somebody something important and I forget to say good morning first. I fucking swear I hate that shit. Like, I'll be so dead set on trying to get a message across, so I type the message before I forget, and then I forget that I gotta write good morning. I hate the fuck. I say good morning after I said all this shit. Them motherfuckers probably be looking like, this nigga couldn't even say good morning first. Like, no, I don't understand. Like, the way my energy work is when I'm thinking positive and when I'm moving, like, miracles happen. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So I got to get myself on that vibration. Miracles just happen. I don't even know how to explain it. But this is the end of the show right now. I appreciate everybody for pulling up this morning. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves at one point or another. Look for a lot of BBN content to be dropping today on all different aspects of our YouTube and on everything. Look for BBN content to be dropping. I'm gonna be sitting in the crib today. In front of my TV, working on my computer, enjoying life. Like, comment, subscribe. Turn the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Barbers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.